everybody, how are you all doing? My name is hkhatz. If you don't watch my channel, you have no idea what I talk about. So please go watch the first video before watching this one and you'll completely understand what I'm going to be talking about today. So yesterday, me, my boyfriend, his friend, and his girlfriend, so it was like a double date. We always go out together and they're amazing people. I love them. And we went to Frankie's Tomatoes, that's in Markham, and it's an amazing restaurant. It was my third time going, aside from yesterday, and it was not a good experience this time. And it was actually my first racist situation that I was in. Like, I experienced a racial situation. And I know, like, I experienced them when I was younger before, and, like, ever since, like, grade 5, 6, I haven't experienced it after that, but I could not believe, like, the audacity this woman had yesterday. So, there is no racism coming from my side. I'm just gonna tell the story exactly how it is because I don't have a picture or a video, which I really wish I had of them and what they said, but then you guys would be able to judge like how they look and everything. But I'm just gonna tell you exactly what I saw, what I heard, what I said, what they said, like, and their description. I'm not being rude, I'm not being racist, and for the racial comment that they made towards me and my friend and my boyfriend, they called us brown Pakis, and there's no offense to Pakistan people, like, at all. I'm just gonna tell you exactly how this went down. So basically, we were just minding our own business, just 4 of us, having our buffet and whatnot, and then my friend, she told me, she's like, in our language, because we're not trying to create drama or any sort of any of that. So she just told, like, she was just talking to us, and she's like, oh, that, like, woman behind, like, Gurjunt, which is my boyfriend, keeps, like, staring at him eat, and we're like, what, right? So we just waited a bit because we didn't want to make it, like, obvious that, like, we're trying to see who this person is. And she's like, oh my god, like, she's literally just constantly staring. So, like, they took turns to look and whatnot, and I kind of glanced over to see who she was. At this point, when I glanced over, I just saw her staring at, like, my boyfriend and, like, in that area, and I was just like, okay. And I just continued to eat, and we didn't really care much of it. It was just, like, kind of creepy, like, why are you just staring at the person? And then all of a sudden, when I turn back, all I hear is these brown Pakis keep staring, and my face was like I have this food up here, and I'm just like, what? And my friend, she looked at me, she's like in shock, and I didn't even want to look sideways to my boyfriend. I was just like so furious, and my boyfriend got up and he went to their table. It was 3 white women. They were bigger women, like big women, and they were white. And so he went and sat next to them, and I'm not sure what he said because at this point I was very mad, and I'm just like, I need to calm down. I don't want to do anything or say anything, like, out of, like, anger. So I try to contain myself, and I heard a glimpse of what he was saying. He's probably something like, we heard that you were staring at us or whatever, and, like, whatever he was saying. I just got up at this point and I had it over. I stood to the side of the table. It was a table of, like, 4, and there's 3 of them, and then my boyfriend was sitting on, like, the other end, and I stood at the end of the table, and I was just waiting until my boyfriend finished what he was saying. And I just looked at her and I said, hi, just for your information, I am not a brown Paki. I'm Indian, and yes, I am brown. And I honestly just wanted to say mean things, but I know I'm better than that. And she's like, I never said that. And I'm just like, yes, you did. Like, that is why we're here right now, because you said that. She's like, well, you guys were staring. And I'm like, sorry, we just looked back to see why you were staring at my boyfriend. And then she's like, you guys were staring at us. And I'm just like, no, we weren't. And then after, she's like, I'm a teacher, I would never say that. I'm like, you just admitted that you said it. And she's like, then she just went quiet. I'm like, listen, I don't even know what kind of teacher you are to say racist comments like that when you don't even know. Like, we couldn't have been anything like Indian or whatever. We could have been a whole different ethnicity and like culture, and you're gonna say that? And I told her, sorry, that I'm Canadian and you have no right to judge people, and just because someone's looking at you does not mean you have the right to go call them brown packies. First of all, you're a teacher. And I really wish that one of my friends recorded this, because she wouldn't be a teacher anymore. And I hope this video gets out there and she can see how stupid and how embarrassed she should be to say this. Yes, I raised my voice so the whole restaurant can hear what she was saying. I told her she should be embarrassed of what she had said. Like, it's pathetic. She was probably in her late 20s, early 30s, maybe even older than that. But she was probably surprised because she shut up. Her face was like, oh my god, like, are they actually talking to me like this? Because they probably thought, oh, these brown people aren't gonna say shit to me. Oh, these are little kids, blah, blah, blah. This is exactly why racism exists, because people don't stand up. And I'm so happy that me and my boyfriend are very similar and that we will stand our grounds. We will not let people talk like this to us. And everyone else around us, they were staring, but that's all they did. And I didn't expect them to come jump in and join us or anything. But I mean, if I saw that happen to another person, I would literally go up and be like, what happened? Like, and if they told me it's not my business, then I would just walk away. But I mean, like, people are going to want other people to know, like, look at this stupid woman who is talking shit for no reason. And like, people say, yeah, like, don't stare or whatever. No one was staring at this woman. We just caught her staring at us, and probably because she thought we were brown packies. But it makes no sense. Like, I just can't believe the audacity this woman had, and then she called herself a teacher. Like, if this is in Markham, I hope, like, maybe people in Markham see this video, and maybe she is from Markham. I have no idea, but she does not deserve to be a teacher, because teachers are supposed to be teaching people, not to be racist, and she was racist. And there was a kid sitting behind her. It's just so sad that this still exists. And I cannot believe I experienced it. And it made me so mad that, like, thank God my boyfriend calmed me down. That's all I have to say. It's not right. If this was anyone else, I would stand up for them. Not just because I'm Indian or whatever. If this was a white person, black person, Asian, whatever, I would be there for them. And everyone else, like, I'm not expecting you guys to go and be like, okay, I'm going to go see every situation and stand up for them. No, if it happens, just be there for the person, you know what I mean? Like, the table next to us, there were girls, and they had hijabs on, and I don't know if they were Pakistan or there was some sort of Muslim, I assume, and they were looking and stuff, right? But I didn't want them to feel like, oh, like, why are they saying, like, we're not Pakis? Like, I didn't mean it in any sort of that way. I just meant it like, we're not what you're saying, and I know exactly what they're trying to say. But these girls, like, later on in the evening, they asked me if I could take a picture of the group, and that's how you know, like, they didn't think of us bad people that we went up and did what we did. They, like, obviously they knew what happened and they heard everything. But I mean, like, if you can just stand up, like, the world be a better place. Like, you have to stand your ground. You can't let people talk to you like that. Like, if we just sat there and let it be, then they would have got away with it. They would have been, oh, I'm white, I can say whatever I want. No, you can't. It doesn't matter what skin color you are. Black people cannot say anything to white people. White people can't say anything to brown people. Brown people can't say anything to white people. Vice versa. And no one can say anything to anyone. Asians to brown, brown to black, whatever. We are all humans. We are all the same people. We just have different skin colors, and that doesn't make us different. If maybe this woman went through something with another brown person in her past, or maybe she's just bothered, I have no idea. Like, I am not going to make fun of her or anything, but it was just so frustrating, and I just want you guys all to know, never ever let anyone talk down to you. If you see anyone getting talked down to, don't be afraid. If they talk back, like if this woman were to talk back to us, I would have still stood my ground and kept going. But I mean, she didn't. She shut up and she felt stupid. So all of you, I just want you to know, just do that and the world will be such a better place. And I hope this video gets out there and she sees this, because you are I feel bad for you. I wish you get help. Like, I honestly do. I have no hard feelings because I'm not a horrible person, but you obviously are, and I feel bad for the students you teach. So I hope you get your stuff together. I hope you go seek some help and know that you live in Canada, multicultural. Unless you're native, you are not from Canada. Okay, you need to understand that. Yeah, I'm born in Canada, but my background is India. Like, I'm Punjabi. So you are whatever your parents are. Like, they brought you here, they came here, they did. Unless they're native, you are a foreigner too, okay? You're not Canadian. So stop assuming that everyone else that is not the same color as you is lower than you, because they are not. And that's all I had to say. I hope you guys will do this and stand up for other people and stand up for yourselves and respect yourselves, right? So I hope this goes out there, and I hope everyone learns a little something from this video. And I love you guys. Thanks for the support. And maybe my video didn't make sense because I'm furious right now, and when I get mad, my words jumble together. But thank you so much, and I love you guys, and just leave your comments below, like, subscribe, and do all the love you can and spread it. Thank you.